that was back in 2019. Let's go and check out the tail of the tape.
All right, so Bravo and Saavedra are both 27 years of age. Official weight 124.8 for Bravo, 124.2 for Saavedra. 5'5" for Bravo, so that's an inch advantage over Saavedra. And here's the reach advantage, which is interesting. 65 inches for Saavedra, 64. 1-0 for Bravo, 4-2-0 for Saavedra.
Okay, let's go up inside the cage with the voice of Lux Fight League, Felipe de Maria.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 2 rounds in the flyweight division. Señoras y señores, este combate es a 3 asaltos de 5 minutos en la categoría de peso mosca de Lux Fight League. Presentando primero, en la esquina blanca, un especialista en artes marciales mixtas, récord profesional de 4 ganadas, 2 perdidas, una altura de 1,62 metros y un peso oficial de 124.2 libras. Presenting now, on the white corner, is an MMA fighter, professional record of 4 wins, 2 losses. He stands 5 feet 4 inches tall, an official weight of 124.2 pounds. From Oaxaca, Mexico, fighting straight out of Coatzacoalcos, Veracruz, Mexico, is Fernando Saavedra. Su oponente, al otro lado de la jaula, en la esquina negra, un especialista en artes marciales mixtas, récord profesional de 1 ganada, 0 perdidas, una altura de 1,66 metros y un peso oficial de 124.8 libras. Presenting now, on the black corner, is an MMA fighter, professional record of 1 win, no losses. He stands 5 feet 5 inches tall, an official weight of 124.8 pounds. Fighting straight out of San Luis Potosí, Mexico, is Alexandro Jaguar Bravo. The third inside the cage, la tercera sobre la jaula, Daniela Modad.
Looking forward to this fight between an Olympic wrestler and 2-time MMA national champion against a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu blue belt with 25 amateur fights under his sleeve. So plenty of amateur experience between these two guys, even though they're barely starting their careers as professionals. Daniela Modad will be our referee for this match in the 125-pound division. Here we go, let's do this. Welcome inside the black and gold cage. Alongside former UFC fighter Alex Soto, I am Francisco X Rivera. Glad that you can join us. Bravo in the black and gold trunks, Saavedra in the white and gold trunks.
Man, I love watching 125-pounders here. I mean, they're fast, they're quick, explosive. And Saavedra's out, though, coming out with a little bit of that tamed kind of personality still as he matching the music that he came out to, I should say.
Yeah, when you talk about the male divisions, this was the last one to be featured.
Ooh, nice.
In the bigger circuits like the UFC. It never happened in the WEC. But a lot of people in the 135-pound division just felt much more comfortable. We talk about Demetrius Johnson, Joseph Benavides, and they found a great home in that division. And for Mexicans especially now, and for Latinos, who are mostly smaller than their American or European counterparts, this has got to be a big comfort zone for them.
Yeah, I mean, you're talking about Brandon Moreno, you know, just became the UFC champ, you know, lost it recently, but man, that guy's just setting up the standard here. I mean, I say we Mexicans, you know, are able to really, you know, carve our niche at 125 pounds.
Yeah, definitely. Let's see who's going to be the first flyweight to make a stride here. A round of stadium, though. Here's Saavedra with that beautiful combination. First the hands, then the leg kick. And we have our official first attack after 1.5 minutes gone here in the first round. Oh, beautiful left right there from Bravo.
Yeah, left hook there that connected on Saavedra. Caught him sleeping there, but yeah, there's a lot of respect here. Wow.
Double left there from El Jaguar, the Jaguar, Alexandro Bravo.
Yeah, Bravo switches that, and it's hard to see, but he moves from orthodox to southpaw and gets a lot of leverage to get in that left hook, and it lands with a lot of force. See if Saavedra is able to recognize every time
Oh.
he changes stance. There it is again. So he's coming in beautifully that way. Now, what a lot of fighters do is when they attack that way, they switch it to a takedown. So let's see if Bravo here is working on setting up that takedown.
Yeah, that didn't even seem like a 1-2. It was like two powerful punches coming from the left and the right.
Yeah, right. and it's done so fast because Bravo is able to switch those stance. You know, where he puts those feet.
So Bravo seems to be waiting for Saavedra to do something here. And then
Nice.
Bravo attacks once again, a double left, and finishes up with the right. Switches, goes for the takedown. And here we go, a good opportunity for Bravo.
Yeah, exactly. This is exactly what he was trying to do. He was trying to set up those combinations to get this takedown. And now here he's on the ground where he feels a little bit more comfortable.
Yeah.
Executing his game plan perfectly.
Bravo made his debut inside the black and gold cage on October 21st, beating Juan Rebolledo. That was his only pro fight so far. Looking to do something here to leave his name here in good standing.
Elbow there. Well, let's see. I mean, you can do the takedown, but I mean, you got to do some damage here. And it can be very difficult when you're dealing with somebody who's slick like Saavedra is on the ground.
So by the way, when we're talking about the flyweights, there's going to be a lot of more talent needed as the current champion, Alexandro da Costa, is no more. He will be fighting sometime soon in the Dana White Contender Series, trying to find his way into the UFC. So we are going to have an interim fight coming up in August in Monterrey. We'll talk about that a little later. We're going to have Quique Gonzalez, el Locote.
Yes, that's going to be exciting to watch. I love seeing Quique fight.
That's going to be fun. So there's definitely that need to find the new flyweight talents now here inside the Lux Fight League cage.
Yeah, who's going to try to take over that throne, man? That's going to be tough.
So that will be August 12th in Monterrey. So stay tuned. We're going to Tijuana next month. Also the first time at a new venue. We're going to have Quique Locote Gonzalez and Jorge Calvo from Costa Rica. That's going to be a pretty good fight, man.
Oof, man.
So 20 seconds left here. Bravo so far dominating on the ground, on his feet. Good elbow right there.
Yeah, it looks like he's trying to set up a sweep there, Saavedra is, but didn't quite get in the leverage there. Ooh.
Another big elbow. And you know, those can change the
There he goes.
fight
There's the
in an
angle.
instant.
Oh.
A little bit too late. Man,
Very interesting.
going back to our last fight between Güero Samayoa and Boxer Ochoa, that huge gash to the right next to the right eye of Ochoa changed the fight completely. In a
Completely
moment.
right. It just changed there. I mean, he won the fight from it. Oh, man. Yeah, I think Saavedra there was, you know, getting dominated there. Didn't do a lot of movement there. I think he needs to really snap out of it and be a little bit more aggressive on the ground. But now he's got to worry about that takedown, right? So Bravo probably takes that round.
Yeah, we've had 3 knockouts so far in our first 3 fights. So big shoes to follow for every fighter coming up. But good effort from Bravo in the first round. By the way, did you try the semitas already?
No, I haven't.
No, yeah.
What are those semitas?
Semitas are like tortas,
Okay.
mostly made of milanesa, breaded chicken
Yes.
or beef.
Okay.
I think they're selling them around here. We have a break. We should take a look
Yeah,
at.
you're making me hungry right now.
Yeah, I
let's
should
go
get a
some.
semita.
That's what Puebla's known
Any
for
other
here.
typical food that you tried here or no?
No, I haven't tried any typical food.
No mole?
No mole.
Okay. Well, you just gotta throw the hints out there.
Okay,
Just-
thank you.
You're leaving tomorrow, what, evening?
Yeah,
afternoon?
evening. So I will
Okay.
have.
You'll have plenty of time now.
Yeah.
All right, from the culinary talk, let's go back to combat sports here in the beautiful city of Puebla. Que chula es Puebla, as we'd say here in Mexico. Alongside Alex Soto and Francisco X Rivera, Puebla for the first time. We're going to have Tijuana for the first time as well, coming up in July. So I love it how Lux is just going to different markets. We've been very fortunate to visit Cancun, Acapulco.
Ooh.
And now look at
Oh.
Viru Saavedra with a visit to the mat.
A slip there that really. Oh, they're asking for the Kimura now.
Yeah.
Oh, nice defense. covers up really well with the knee.
Yeah, and Bravo did some good damage from this position in the first round.
Now, I'd like to see Saavedra move up against the cage. He needs to move up against the cage, get closer to the cage, and start using that cage for your advantage.
Yeah, Saavedra hasn't really shown much. He was dominating by Bravo in the first round. Some big elbows from El Jaguar. Now some lay and pray there from Bravo, trying to recover a little bit.
Yeah, it's just tricky with both these guys. You know, they're both equally good on the ground, and you know, but there wasn't a lot of movement in the open match. So here's an opportunity now for Saavedra to really, you know, get an angle on him. You know, at the last second of the first round, he was almost catching that armbar.
Right.
So maybe there's something here that Saavedra can pull off.
Yeah, Saavedra, blue belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. He was very unlucky fighting Ramon Cardoso, one of the big prospects in this division, who's 5-0, by the way. That happened in Cancun. And look at Bravo once again, the elbows going against the head of Saavedra. That's what his corner's asking for. And Saavedra looking to still stay dangerous, looking to work right next to the cage, as you asked.
Nice movement there. Okay, now is his opportunity here for Saavedra to, you know, either open up the guard and start working up, doing some wall walks with his back.
Yeah, and let's not forget that Bravo started his career with Olympic wrestling and then switched to MMA. A two-time national champion in MMA, competed in the World Championship in the UAE back in 2019. And I got to give you credit. You went to the Middle East and you worked your butt off to lift MMA in that region, Bahrain specifically.
Yeah. And
how's that going?
It's going fantastic. I mean, every September they have the IMMF World Championship amateur fights there from all over the, you know, I think we're close to 100 countries participated in it. And it's just been very successful ever since.
Just crazy. And Alexandro Bravo was part of that back in 2019 in the beautiful UAE.
Oh, beautiful sweep from Saavedra.
Wow, and Saavedra's back.
And he got a nice knee up down on the midsection there for Bravo.
Yeah, this should be very motivating for El Virus, or the virus.
Saavedra's got a little bit of some cuts, some bleeding somewhere on the temple. But, I mean, it took him, you know, the better half of this round to be able to stand up. So he's got some time here to make up.
Yeah, that's the only thing that could give him some momentum. He looks a bit tired now, Saavedra, trying to regain his composure as well. It's been a rough night for him so far.
Yeah, you know what, you're right. It has been just because of these takedowns. But, you know, he hasn't really gotten a lot of damage from Bravo. So I think Bravo's just been holding him down, pinning him down, using his wrestling skills to just keep Saavedra down. But Saavedra can have some success here in the striking game.
Yeah, interesting, because Bravo has only fought once as a pro. A lot of amateur experience. Saavedra, on the other hand, 6 pro fights, but it seems that Bravo has the bigger strategy. Let's see if Saavedra can take advantage of this position, working the clinch. Bravo, who looks much bigger, is able to come through with a trip.
Yeah, gets the trick there. And again, it looks like Bravo might even have some strength advantage in this fight.
Yeah, it looks like a much bigger 125er, and throwing those vicious elbows that can change the fight in just an instant.
That's really difficult. It's really difficult to try to, you know, do any damage there when you got a fighter that's really like Saavedra's just holding him down and just keeping that guard and holding your arms. It's just kind of, it's like a stalemate almost. Not a lot of action in those. But again, another opportunity here for Bravo to secure the second round. Now as we go into the third round, Saavedra's backed up in the corner now, and he needs to get that knockout finish.
Yeah, we have not made it to 15 minutes. We have not made it to decision so far in this fight, or this evening, actually.
And not only that, but it's also been the night of the underdog. Yep. You know, I mean, we've had people coming back from behind wins, and you know, Saavedra here has a great opportunity to keep that culture alive tonight.
Yeah, and the night of the outcome changes. The sun changes. Yeah, it's been crazy so far. So that's what I'm saying. It's big shoes to follow for every fighter that's come up after the first one. We opened up with a knockout kick, right in our first fight. So, you know, what do you follow that with?
That was Padilla getting that big head kick.
Alrighty, time for round 3. Alexandro Bravo, known as El Jaguar, the Jaguar in the black trunks. Fernando Saavedra, better known as Virus or the Virus, in the white trunks. And Bravo has gotten the best of these first 2 rounds and just missed there with that vicious right. What does Saavedra need to change things around?
Yeah, well, Saavedra here needs to keep this fight standing, you know, and he needs to be more aggressive. At the same time, he needs to stop that takedown. He cannot let that takedown happen. Every time he gets taken down, he's gonna lose a minute and a half, like automatically. Oh, there's an overcommitted Saavedra that just ate a jab, a stiff jab from Bravo.
Yeah.
Who's the national MMA champ. You're starting to see why he became a champ too. You know, he's fighting very tactical as Bravo.
Yeah, and he moves from left to right, was able to dodge a punch, and now we're down once again. And this is where Bravo was able to get some dominance, some big elbows to inflict some damage on Fernando Saavedra.
Yeah, it's part of that, you know, that strategy that made Bravo a national champ. You know, sticking to him, sticking to the wrestling, and just outwork your opponent. He's doing a fantastic job of doing that.
And as we said before, this flyweight division needs a lot of new talent, new blood. Our champion, Alessandro Costa, has vacated his title, and he will be fighting in the Dana White Contender Series in July, waiting for that opportunity to go to UFC. And I think you said it before, that Costa was arguably the best talent that we had in our roster.
Yeah, I agree. I think to this day I still feel that way. I think no, Costa is just powerful. I don't think anybody at 125 pounds in Latin America can really challenge him at the moment. You know, up and coming guys. You know, I mean, he's just on a different level.
Alrighty, so something to definitely follow up. He will be facing another Latino fighter from Ecuador, Andres Luna. So let's see. That's going to be interesting for Nono da Costa.
Oh, nice punch there.
Yeah, and we mentioned that too because Nono has become an adoptive native or member of Puebla.
Yes,
working
100%.
with Brazilian Warriors. Adoptive Poblano. That's a word I was looking for.
And I gotta say, I came down here to Puebla for the first time, and I'm seeing it, and I'm thinking, wow, what a beautiful city.
Yeah.
I'd love to explore this place more.
Yeah, indeed.
The ref, beautiful job there.
Alrighty, let's get to work, guys. And Saavedra's just gonna chase him. He needs some kind of desperation move right there. He needs to hurry up. He's running out of time.
Referee Danny Modat finally calls it, says she's seen enough.
Oh, wow. Bravo there with the double left, going for the overhand punch. And a quick liver hook right there from Saavedra. Just going to chase him now.
There it is. There's that stop down. You gotta stop it. Nice sprawl there from Saavedra.
Yeah, quick shoot right there from Alexandro Bravo. He's going to try it again for him, going for the single leg. Saavedra holding on just for a couple moments as Bravo takes him down. This might be it as we are going to the last 90 seconds of the round number 3. This might be the only fight so far that makes it to the end. Coming up right after our main event of the evening in Lux Challenge 23 here on the Fight Network. Mauricio the Hammer Alfonso against Alejandro Guerrero. So stay tuned. We have plenty of talent coming up in that main event.
Yeah, absolutely. And the pressure here, Bravo, is just too much for Saavedra. You know, Saavedra can't handle the ground game, being pinned that way, and then, you know, not really having much to say here. I mean, he almost got that sweep in the second round, but now it's, you know, he's really out of options. We got 45 seconds left on the clock, and not much to offer for Bravo. So Bravo's just obliging here and just doing his work, staying busy, doing exactly what his coach is asking for.
Right, so 30 seconds. Alexandro Bravo has dominating thanks to his takedown prowess, his talent in the wrestling category, and doing some damage from the ground and pound. Although now he just seems more focused and not risking it, not going wild or crazy, and then just finish this one up.
Oh,
all right,
nice
here's
elbow.
the elbow. Another one there from Alexandro Bravo. He's ready to finish. Body, body, head. Now he's just started pounding him with hammer fists as we get to the end of the fight. The first one of the evening that gets all the way to 15 minutes after 3 beautiful knockout finishes. So what do you think? 3-round sweep for Bravo?
Unless our judges like left the building for 15 minutes, you know, I think we know who the clear winner should be. It should be, I think, Bravo takes this one 3 rounds to none.
Do you watch UFC fights last week?
Which ones?
275 with Joanna fighting for the championship.
Yeah, yes, of course, of course.
And then Valentina Shevchenko as well with that very controversial win.
Yeah, it was a crazy split, huh?
Yeah.
Well, you know, the one with Joanna Jędrzejczyk, which is hard for me to say, by the way, that was a fight that, man, Yang Lee, I believe is her name. She just did fantastic with that beautiful spinning back punch that knocked out Joanna. And it was kind of sad to see a legend like her go out like that.
Right.
You know?
And then, a very controversial decision in the Valentina Shevchenko fight.
Right.
That's why I brought it up.
That's why we brought it up, exactly.
All righty, let's go up inside the cage with the official decision with Felipe Di María.
Señoras y señores, después de 3 asaltos nos vamos a las tarjetas de los jueces. Ladies and gentlemen, we have gone the distance, and after 3 rounds, we go to the scorecards for a decision. All judges scored the fight 30-27 to declare the winner by unanimous decision to Alexandro Jaguar Bravo!